Oh, hello. So, I have some thoughts about some things, and I thought that I would post them. Oh, by the way, this is Not So Fake News Northwest. I am Jezebel, and it is August 28th, 2017. I have made some connections that I'm not exactly sure if I'm correct, but this is fake news, so everything that I am going to release on this video is going to be my opinions only and not based on fact or any research that I've done, simply observation. That seems to be my area, is pointing out the obvious, or maybe it's my own ignorance or just not understanding and lack of research, whatever, because I'm sure that I don't want to know everything, but I think that there's some traps that people are getting caught up in, and I just think that it's simple choices. I mean, first of all, anytime you think you're going to get something for nothing, believe that that's, not the deal. So, when PIZZAGATE first came out, I left alone. I wanted nothing to do with it. I was like, wow, it's so crazy sounding that it's probably true, right? So I left it alone. It's a touchy subject anyway, and I'm a victim of sex abuse when I was a child as well. I think a lot of people are. I think that being maybe closer related to it, it's easier for me to understand it, I guess, and how deep it goes. I think that it's much, much deeper than anybody can imagine, except for the people that are, killing other people to shut them up. I don't know about you, but I have a feeling that Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell were both murdered. I believe that. I believe that John Podesta is his illegitimate father, Chester's father, and I believe that he killed them or had them killed as soon as they came out with the fact that they were going to disclose what they knew and their information that they were getting. I think they were getting too close to the truth, and I also think that it's directly related to the Vatican and the priests that were molesting all those kids and then moving the priests to protect them. I think that it's so deeply rooted in our government and in the church and everywhere, and that's why we live in a bizarro world, because the evil has been unleashed. And I don't care what they do to me. I really don't care, because here's the deal. If you sign a deal, if you go out and get all that TDA money that's out there, you're making a deal with the devil. That's the way I see it. You're not getting nothing for free. And all you gotta do, all this enlightenment and all this beautiful shit they're promising you, guess what? If it's not from God, I think there's a lot of things they left out of the Bible, unfortunately, and one of them is the occult. I think that the things they left out were because they didn't want us to have that power, whether it's the watchers or people watching us or whatever. They're fallen angels, period. And if you fall for their bullshit, anyway. So I think also too that they talk about wanting forgiveness and things they didn't want people to revolt and all this. Well, it's all bullshit. They're gonna kill us. First of all, they're gonna wipe us out. But they want to buy time so people don't freak out and come after them with torches and stuff. And here's the thing: it's not our job to forgive them for what they've done. It's not our job to forgive them. But we have to, because if we don't forgive them, how can we expect to be forgiven for our own sins? So with that in mind, whether they ate your baby or, whatever, I have a lot of strong feelings. John Benet Ramsey, I think she was taken by anybody that's, all the people that come up missing in the state parks, the federal, all of it. There's too many people every year. Too many the innocent blood is what it's about. It's innocent blood. If you take innocent life, or the innocent blood is supposed to do something to reject. It's a demon. It's a demon that is getting power from this simple black magic. So while you're wondering why they're allowing all the crazy things to go on, and the hurricane in Texas, which is being driven by HARP and NASA and our government, to put these people on their knees while we're distracted trying to help each other and being divided by Obama's race war and Trump's stupid fucking comments, they're getting away with everything. So, like I said, I don't think that judgment is in order. I think that they have their own judgment to face, and before we make any knee-jerk judgments on this, I really do believe that that entity, that they're feeding, it's like in every religion they've made blood sacrifices. Every single religion. The Indians, the natives have done it. I mean, every religion does it. Black magic does it because it's real, it's powerful, and it has merit. And so instead of judging these people, maybe understanding that they have appointed themselves the ones to see over this feeding, so to speak, or keeping this thing under control. And if they don't do it, then who will? It'll feed itself or whatever. So anyway, I do think that the TDA money and all that is directly linked to that federal, it's all related, because the federal government has nothing to do with the United States of America. It's a corporation, and we've given it permission. If you don't take that permission away and are naturalized, you're not even a citizen. You're more like cattle. You are a number. You are a number, and you are you're dead, basically. They can do with you what they want, because you're not naturalized. You're not a natural citizen unless you've been naturalized. So I think that's why Obama did a lot of that too. There's so many things that they kept us out of the loop for a reason, and that was to keep, their control over the masses, and the things that we were supposed to do in the Constitution that we're not doing. It makes them have the right. It gives them the right to do what they're doing. And, so with that, I am Jezebel, and that's pretty much it. Put that in caps. Peace out, bitches.